Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Brigitte Bardot in the film Le Mépris is just for me the most iconic beauty look of all time. She had dark smoky eyes and a nude lip and tousled hair, and it was just so sexy. But here's the thing, when you get to a certain age, people start to say, oh, you can't wear that sort of makeup, it's too heavy. But I'm here today to dispel that myth. I think with a few luxury tweaks, you can wear any look you want to, and a look like this is even more powerful on mature beauty. So let's get into it. Did anybody else get taken in by Black Friday makeup sales? Absolute bargains everywhere, weren't there? This is a Tom Ford waterproof eyeliner in black, and I find that it's the only eyeliner that if you draw right into the roots of your lashes, it doesn't transfer down. Just tightlining your eyelash just makes so much difference. Just creating some depth. But what you do have to have is the ability to move fast with an eyeshadow brush. This is a domed eyeshadow brush from Suku. So over the top of this waterproof eyeliner, I'm just going to literally smudge it in. So I'm not going really high, I'm keeping it right around my lash line. Grab our smudger and smudge along the lash line so that you get a shape that looks something like that. You really want to get some real depth into that black. I use this Makeup Forever Carbon, the colour is, and it's an Aqua Resist Smoky Shadow. So I don't know if you've ever watched Hung Van Gogh, the makeup artist. He has a YouTube channel, it's fantastic, and he does this black smoky eye look, which this is an adaptation of. And he introduced this pencil in one of his videos, and I bought it and I've always used it since because it's really matte and it's really black, so it doesn't give you that shine that some of the blacks do, get a bit translucent. So this video is inspired by this top that I'm wearing. It's a Jacquemus, who's a French designer. It's from his collection called La Casa, which I think was last year, and it was all based on the Brigitte Bardot film Le Mépris, and where it was filmed in Capri in the beautiful villa Malaparte. This top is just an adaptation of the top that Brigitte wears when she's going across the sort of Mediterranean and Capri in the background on this little boat. I think it was shot in 1963, and it's so 60s and the colours are fantastic. And I can just totally see why Jacquemus decided to use that as inspiration for a collection. Next, take any dark brown matte, sorry, this one, not the shiny one, any dark brown matte eyeshadow that you have. This is an old Tom Ford palette. I just want to show you that you don't have to keep buying everything. This is Cocoa Mirage. I think Tom Ford is launching loads of new eye palettes in the new year. I've seen it on one of those kind of cheat Instagrams on previewing what's coming, and there's just loads of quads there, all in browns and really great colours like they used to be. So I'm just literally laying that dark brown over the top of the black, and then instantly, because it's not so much of a contrast, the look just becomes so much more wearable. It's still really intense. I get that, it won't be everyone's cup of tea, but this is a makeup channel, so we're going to put proper makeup on. You're putting it over the black because you don't really want to see the line. This isn't a, in the film, Bardot's eyeliner is so fantastic. It's real cat eye eyeliner. But I think she was about 28 at the time. So it's a bit, the graphic eyeliner look is wonderful, but I think this might be a little bit more doable. And then if you're thinking, oh, I don't know, it's a bit too much of a contrast, this is the clever bit. We're going to use this taupe. So again, everybody's got a taupe, a matte taupe in their makeup kit somewhere. You're just applying it again at the very over the top of all of the makeup, really, with the aim of just smoking everything and blending everything together and lightening it up a bit. Just immediately kind of opened my eye up and stopped it from dragging down like on the other side. Apply that over the top just to tone that down and smoke that sort of smoke going on. It's kind of taken it from dark dark black to a kind of muted smoky brown. Take the last shade in here, which is in an ivory shade. Again, I expect everybody's got one. And just blend out the top of that taupe now, so that it really, really does, for my skin tone, go into nothing. So you just need to adapt these colours so that they're ranges of your skin tone. Then just curl your eyelashes and add some mascara. Again, you're just focusing on the base of your lashes like in all my other videos. You don't need to get it onto the tops of the lashes because you're just going for intensity with this look. The eyes are doing so much of the talking. You don't need massive spidery lashes. And then final trick, we do this every video, take some very, very light concealer, and light I mean as in serum-y kind of texture, not really heavy, and just very gently tap it into a brush, and then you're just sort of following the edge of the eye, because that just then creates an invisible cat eye shape. If you love Bardot, there's a documentary on YouTube called Paparazzi, and it's about the filming of Le Mépris when she was there in '63, and it's really interesting. It's just all about how the lengths that the paparazzi went to get pictures of her while they were filming, because she was so famous, and they were hanging off cliffs, and it's just such a it's the villa itself sort of appears in the cliff. It's like this geometric red bricked building that was set against sort of the natural curves of the cliff, so it's just awesome. It's so cinematic. It's such great style. Clothes in the film are so 60s and so beautiful. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to show you was this MAC lip erase that's come back from the 2000s. This is in light cooler shade, but this is the ultimate concealer lips that I know was a 90s look, but it was obviously kind of a play on the 60s, very pale nude lip with a dark eye. So that's the final look. In my opinion, makeup is just not meant to be boxed into age brackets. It's just about a feeling and a mood. You can take any look like this one and just make an adaptation of it. That's why there's always complete freedom in makeup, and you can make it your own. Thanks for watching.